Welcome back, guys, Jonah speaking, and I'm really glad that you are with me again. What will I show you today? Another new and interesting board game that takes players to the world of ThreeTale, where among the trees hidden various mysterious characters, monsters, and sometimes treasures and even artifacts. As you play, you will traverse a map that grows with each step the characters take. Prophecies await you in these small boxes, and what happens next? Well, that's up to you. Today, see what's hidden in the box of this cooperative board game for 3 players. So have fun while watching, and don't forget, subscribe my channel and leave a like. Who can you become in this game? One of the characters is the Silver Dia. Each character has its own board with its statistics. During the game, you will manage them. On the left and right sides on the board, you see the virtual levels in columns. So the more love you have, the more dice you will cast on your rolls. Hope will allow you to change the result rolled on the dice. Thanks to Fate, you will be able to choose bonus cards that will help you during the fight. Endeavor will allow you to perform additional actions. The higher your endurance level, you will be able to pick up the cubes on the virtuous tracks. And the last column shows you mercy level, which will allow you to increase virtue levels of other players. As you can see, each of the heroes has the same layout of virtues of their boards, but they differ a bit in starting settings and talents. Additionally, each character can attach acquire artifact or treasure cards or bonus cards. And on the back of your player board, you can read your hero's story. As I mentioned before, you can become the Silver Dia. So how is this character different? You will see his best stats on the side at the bottom of the board. Among the characters you can choose is the youngest son. You can also play the role of Queen of Living Water. And if you prefer 2 characters in one, then the Sun and Moon should be right for you. You can also choose the Unborn Maiden with her golden apple. From these map tiles, players arrange the game board as the game progresses. They add new tiles and increase the existing area. As you can see, on each tile await you a new surprises. By adding new tiles, you will create a whole maze of forest corridors through which your hero and his team will move and discover its secrets. By looking for treasures and fighting monsters, you will gain valuable experience and useful artifacts. And this way you will prepare for the final fight. In each of these 5 boxes, you will find 5 separately scenarios. What's inside? Tokens and cards for this prophecy. Each of these boxes is assigned to a specific prophecy card that you choose at the beginning of the game. So here is the first prophecy card, the 9 Rings of Creation. It describes possible future events, in other words, what you can expect from the story. The bottom of the cards shows the statistics for this scenario. They determine whether there will be more fighting or more supporting each other, etc. As I said, you will find a deck of cards in each box. These are enemies and characters that you will meet while walking on the map, each of them with different abilities, even if the image of these characters is the same. So you can expect variety. At the beginning of each game, you will have to place the miniature of the map. So you set up this fountain by playing the first scenario, and your heroes must gather around it at the end of the adventure. The second mission is the information fluid. And just like on the first card, there is a description and statistics that tell you what style of play you choose. The fountain from the first quest has turned into the Ark of Truth, so take a look at how it presents itself. And this is a deck of cards from the future box associated with that prophecy. The Parallel Land is the title of a third prophecy card. In this scenario, expect a lot of movement, gathering and fight. In this mission, you will put a tree on the board, and in the cards in the box of the future, there are more beasts, monsters and characters from this land. So now it's time for the fourth scenario of the Path of Initiation. Here you will need your character's talents, so you will have to gain a lot of experience because you have a lot of combat ahead of you. You will put the throne miniatures on the board and the cards will bring new monsters and mysterious characters from this world. The Crown of Evil is scenario number 5, where, as you can see in the statistics at the bottom of the card, the support will be just as important as the fight. Finally, this huge monster will be placed on the map tail. And here are the potions you will find on the cards in the deck from the 5th box of the future. While walking on the map, your hero can meet monsters from the 3 levels. These are the enemy cards from the first level. Defeating them will usually provide you with artifacts and the necessary experience points. The second level combat cards are different monsters and beasts that the heroes on the map will find against. When they defeat them, they will receive better rewards than the monsters from the first level, and usually more experience too. The last level of combat cards, it's the strongest opponent your hero will find against, but the loot is also the best, so the fort should bring the expected results. During expeditions, apart from finding treasures and fighting monsters, You can also carry out tasks and perform missions. What kind of? This is what these quest cards will tell your heroes about. I mentioned that your hero can receive various artifacts. Well, take a look at what artifacts are in this prototype version of this game. As with the monster and beast cards your heroes will fight, the artifacts also came in 3 levels. Of course, the higher the level, the more difficult it is to get, but also providing much better abilities. And these are treasure cards that you can find in chests on the map. If you pass the test, you will gain treasure. If you fail, the chest may be empty. Well, this can happen. Treasure cards are also divided into 3 decks, from level 1 to 3, so take a look at what you can expect in them. And this is what it looks like. So tell me, what is your impression? Are you interested in this board game? I hope this video will be helpful for you to decide if this is the game for you. Thanks for today, and I invite you to see more of my recordings. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.
Now place the 3 signer towers to represent 3 more additional lives. You should adjust the hero power stats accordingly, which you can see on the token. Okay, now I just have to show you these absolutely awesome miniatures. Look at them closer and with every side, and tell me, what is your favorite?